Good morning, sweet ladies. Thank you for joining us in Far Above Rubies today. I'm so very glad that each of you are here. Today we are focused on Isaiah chapter 40, and we're going to talk about this question. I want to pose this question to you. We're going to talk about the question before we dive into the passage, okay? I want to ask you, can God handle it? Can God handle it? I want you to think about for a moment before we go to scripture a situation in your life that you've been struggling with, maybe a situation for provision, maybe a situation in relationship, a situation in a spiritual realm that you have been grappling with and asking the Lord to take care of, but there's been this tinge of doubt going on, saying, but God, can you really handle it? God, can you really take care of it? God, I know that they say you can. I know that the scripture says you can, but God, can you really? God, can you really handle my situation? God, can you really handle my doctor's report? Can you really, God? Are you really bigger than cancer? God, can you really handle my mom's doctor's report? Can you really handle my kids' doctor's report, God? Can you really handle this mountainous financial thing, God, that I can't see any way around? Can you really handle it? Can you handle my job situation, God? Can you handle my marital situation, God? Can you handle my husband and his salvation, God? Can you handle, Lord, can you handle it? What is that situation that you feel you've been grappling with that question? God, can you handle it? I want you to read in its entirety Isaiah chapter 40. I'm going to read you verse 12, and it's just a tiniest glimpse at this chapter. There's so much more in this vein. Please read Isaiah chapter 40. Verse 12 says, "Who else has held the oceans in his hand? Who has measured the heavens with his finger? Who else knows the weight of the earth, or has weighed the hills and the mountains in his scale?" Other verses in this passage go on to say that he spreads the heavens out like a curtain, and he uses them as his tent. Another one says that he marches the stars out in line like an army, and he knows each of them by name. On and on, this passage talks about the majesty of God, the sovereignty of God, how big he is and how in control he is. And in light of all of those things, I want to ask you that question again. Can he handle it? Can God handle it? He marches the stars out like an army and knows them by name. Can he handle your doctor's report? He has held the oceans of the world in his hand. Another one says that the earth has been as a grain of sand in his hand. And so I ask you again, can he handle it? Can he handle your situation? I think after reading this passage, all question begins to dissolve away, and we realize that we need to stop asking God, can he handle it, and just trust that he will. Trust that he is able to do exceedingly and abundantly above all that we could ask or think. So can he handle it? Can he handle your financial situation? Can he handle your marital situation? Can he handle your job situation? Can he handle the doctor's report? Can he handle it? I hope you'll go and read Isaiah chapter 40 and answer that question for yourself today. Answer the question, can he handle it? And I know that when you're done reading this passage, there will be no doubt in your mind that the Lord of all heaven and earth can handle your situation. Go read Isaiah chapter 40, and if no one else has told you lately, you are loved and you are cherished and you are so valuable to God. You have beautiful, tremendous worth, my friend, and that worth is far above rubies. Thank you for being here today, and I will see you all again tomorrow. God bless you.